Hello again, everyone. I'm back today to share with you a Yoga Nidra practice. So if you've never practiced Yoga Nidra before, it's really simple. All you have to do is find a comfortable place to lay down and maybe grab some extra pillows and blankets to make sure you're really warm and comfortable while we walk through this practice today. So that is the first step. Go ahead and find that space. You can even pause this recording until you're there and then start it back up when you are nice and settled and ready to listen. This is definitely a practice that you can do with your eyes closed, and it's okay if you happen to fall asleep while I'm talking as well. So hopefully you're in a comfortable position right now. You're well covered by blankets, feeling secure, warm, and safe. From this posture, we'll do a few rounds of diaphragmatic breath. So this is called also the full yogic breath, where you'll breathe all the way down into your belly first. Once you feel full there, the inhale will continue up into your chest, and then your exhale will release from your chest first, and then you'll let your abdomen press out the last little bit of air. So whenever you're ready, empty your breath out and then inhale all the way down into your belly, into the bottom tips of your lungs. As soon as that area feels full, feel your rib cage expand and your upper chest fill with air, and then exhale, let your chest and ribs lower and empty, and then press gently the air out with your belly coming back to neutral. Inhale all the way down into the bottom of your lungs. Inhaling, continuing into your chest, and then exhale out of the top of your lungs. Empty the bottom of your lungs. And continue this breath, inhaling from the bottom all the way up. And exhaling from the top all the way down. Take 3 more rounds of that breath. At the bottom of this last exhale, return to a neutral breath, breathing as calmly and as naturally as your body allows. Take a moment here to stay in tune with how your body is feeling, or maybe notice how you're feeling for the first time. Being aware of the body is going to be the goal of our Yoga Nidra practice today, at least in the first part. So if your thoughts seem to wander and drift off, that's totally fine. You're welcome to come back to the awareness of your body and the awareness of your breath at any moment. So to begin our Yoga Nidra practice, just imagine that there is a warm yellow light right above your head. This is going to be the very top of your skull. If you were a baby, this is the spot where the soft spot would be. So in that spot, there's a warm yellow light. Now imagine the light moving down over your forehead, over to your right eye. and then to your left eye. Crosses over and down to your right ear, and then to your left ear. Imagine this warm yellow light comes back to the end of your nose, down over your mouth. You may see the light or feel the light in the roof of your mouth, and the right and left side of your mouth, and then over your tongue. Imagine the light move down to your chin, and then see your entire head covered by this warm yellow light. Bring your awareness now to your throat. That light is hovering right over your throat. Travels across your left collarbone to your left shoulder. Down your left arm to your left elbow. Travels through your left forearm, past your left wrist, and into the palm of your left hand. You feel this warm yellow light on your thumb, your index, your middle finger, your ring finger, your pinky finger. Now imagine your entire left arm covered in this warm yellow light. Now the light travels back across your collarbones, over to your right side, and onto your right shoulder, down your right arm into your right elbow. This warm yellow light travels down your right forearm, past your wrist, into the palm of your right hand. Imagine the light spreading into your thumb, your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Now see your entire right arm covered by this warm yellow light. Now this light travels back to the center of your chest, right in the middle of your sternum, filling up your lungs and your rib cage with warm yellow light. It continues to move down past your diaphragm towards the solar plexus, the space between the bottom of your rib cage and your navel. It continues through the rest of your upper body to rest at your hips, at the top of your pelvis. Notice the warm yellow light in your left hip socket, down your left thigh, in your left knee, moving down your left shin and calf, through your left ankle, and into your left foot. Notice the warm yellow light spread through each of your 5 toes. Now imagine your entire left leg covered in this warm yellow light. Now the light moves back up to the hip socket, across your pelvis to the right hip socket. Imagine this warm yellow light in your right thigh, in your right knee, down your right shin and calf, through your right ankle, into your right foot. Imagine this light spreading into each of your 5 toes. And now your entire right leg is covered in warm yellow light. You'll notice the light moving back to your spine. You can start at your tailbone and slowly move up your spine, floating through your upper body all the way through your neck into the base of your skull. Imagine your entire spine covered in this warm yellow light. Imagine that this light now rests at the center of your entire body, right above the solar plexus, or that space between your rib cage and your navel. From here, the light spreads until it covers your entire body. From head to toe, you are covered, secured, completely enveloped in this warm yellow light. Imagine now the light turns to liquid fire. It's like the slow moving roll of lava, warmer than any fire that you could create, and yet your body is not burning. Your body is not in pain. Your body feels safer than it's ever felt before. This liquid fire rolls from the center of your being down through your legs into your feet, and you feel mobilized. You feel powerful but rooted. This liquid fire rolls up from the center of your being into your chest. You feel the full capacity to love. You feel able to love yourself and to love others well. You feel able to do nothing else but love. Now this liquid fire rolls into your throat. You feel empowered to speak. You feel safe to speak only love and peace. Now this liquid fire rolls up into your mind, and you feel at ease. Your thoughts are settled. Your worries are silenced. You know, because of the presence of this liquid fire, that everything will be okay. You know that you are set up for a time such as this, and you have everything you need to conquer the world set before you. Now imagine again this liquid fire over your entire body. You are an instrument of the divine. You are the dwelling place of the Holy Spirit. You are the secret, sacred sanctuary of God. Nothing before you, nothing now, and nothing in the future will separate you from His love. Rest in this warm liquid fire for a few more breaths. begin to notice this liquid fire softly drifting away from your extremities, away from your toes and fingers, away from the top of your head, as it all flows back into the center of your body. This is the living space of this liquid fire. With one more deep breath with your attention focused here, allow yourself to notice your surroundings of the room you're in, to notice the temperature of the room and the feeling of air on your body, on your face. We'll finish with just a few seconds of this crystal bowl to help bring you all the way out of this Yoga Nidra practice. Yourself transition into the next part of your life. Whether you're just waking up or getting ready to go to sleep or preparing to move into the next part of your day, know that you are not alone and that you are empowered by the divine and secure presence of God. Thank you so much for listening and joining me for this practice today. The divine in me sees and honors the divine in